Namaste. Today, I have a very interesting subject to speak about, particularly on the corona pandemic. No doubt, this corona pandemic has thrown a big challenge to the human, the most intelligent species, who is in the illusion of having control over everything on this Earth planet and trying to take over the control on other planets also. This is a similar situation depicted in our Puranas as demons taking over the reigns of devatas like Indra and others. It's nothing but human meddling with the nature to meet and fulfill his greediness. Is it not so? The story, if you understand, of our Puranas, they speak same thing. The demons, take over all the reigns of Devendra and Varun, everybody, all Navagrahas, take the nature into their control, and the whole then start the fight. Anyway, that's a different subject altogether. Medical science speaks about the better immunity to prevent the attack of the virus, whereas the spiritual knowledge tells about aura, an invisible barricade around the body. Scientific community started speaking about vibration now created by such viruses and the vibrations by human. It's very interesting. What is this vibration? Any vibration is a wave, a sound wave. Every vibration creates sound as well as sound creates vibration. This is vice versa. Unit of measurement of the frequency of the vibration we know as hertz. In short, it is Hz. It is very interesting to know that the creation of the universe was in the sound, known as primordial sound, pranava, that is Om. This theory is also accepted by scientific community. They also say that it's a sound that has created the universe. Universe is created by sound. Shall also have sound. As child has all the qualities of the mother, the sound is created universe. So universe also shall have this sound. Accept this. Every living and non-living being in the universe also have sound vibrations. Yes, a stone, a mountain, water, whatever we see, living and non-living being, microorganisms, plants, trees, animals, so also human beings. When we say there is sound in all these things, refers to sound within them and not the sound they produce by their actions. It is not the sound we produce by our actions, like speaking, but the sound that is inherent in us. I can give an example also. The water has sound in itself, other than the sound that gives when it flows. We are not talking about that sound of the flow. We're talking about the vibration of the water itself as it is without any action. So air also has some sound. Not that sound when it spreads. It's different sound. It's different sound on different aspects. So my intention communicating is that the every object on this universe has a sound inherent in it. Okay. When we refer to aura, the prabhavaliya, human being, There is a reference to the frequency of the sound waves produced by that person without any of the activity like speaking, moving, etc. That's the aura. The sound waves, the vibration a human being creates within himself without making any sound by himself. I think I'm very clear of this. The frequency of the vibration of Earth planet also measured, and that's called Schumann resonance, named after the Erich Schumann, who lived between 1898 and 1985, who had specialization in acoustic and explosives. That's a different subject we shall deal it separately. But one thing is definite: Earth also has a vibration because Earth is part of the universe. So our theory holds good now. Whatever that is created by sound has sound inherent in it. Accepted. For millions of years, the vibration of Earth planet was said to be 7.6 hertz per second. Human being felt comfortable with this vibration of the Earth planet because the vibration frequency of his energy field also has the same parameters from 7.6 to 7.8 hertz. Now, for the past 2 decades, the vibration frequency of the Earth planet is increasing every year. That's what the scientists say. Now reached at 27.4 hertz, almost 4 times what it was about 2 decades back. This point we shall see later, but we know now that there's an instrument available for measuring the vibration frequency of the energy field of any object, including that of a human being. The scientists have found that the present virus, which is creating panic on the Earth planet, corona, has a frequency of between 5.5 hertz to 14 point hertz, and it dies with the higher frequency. The frequency is high, it dies also. Human wave. So, what we understand by this is when human has a frequency more than 14.5 hertz, then no chance of corona attacking that person. That's what is the conclusion I want to make here. At the same time, the scientists have measured a human vibration in his different state of mind. As always, we change our mindset on different conditions we live in. So it is found that the human being in grief records very low vibration, that is 0.1 to 2, very low. And the next is the fear. The fear will have only 0.2 to 2.2, very low. Irritation 0.9 to 3.8. Disturbance is 0.6 to 1.9. And the person having a warm temperament 0.9 hertz. And what about hot temperament? I don't think the figures are not available on that. Okay. Flash and a violent anger 0.5. Anger 1.4. Ego zero point 0.8, and something called megalomania in psychology. That is, people behavior with power drunk, wealth drunk, caring for power and wealth, etc. They will have a frequency of 3.1 hertz, and those who feeling superiority complex, they have 1.9 hertz, and pity is 3 hertz. This is the negative side of the vibration. Let us see which human beings have the higher frequency of this vibration. One who is very generous will have 9.5. One who has thanking bent of mind, he will have 45 hertz. One have feeling of unity, 144. One who has compassion has 150. Love to mankind, 150. And those people who are very great people, who have got unconditional universal love, will have 250 hertz. This study was made by a French scientist, Regis Gouard. This proved that we can prevent attack of the virus if we can improve our vibration. This study shows that the fear will reduce the frequency. Is it also very slow? And this paves the way for virus attack. So once we come out of fear, our vibration goes up. This is what I've been talking for quite some time. There's a need to measure the vibration of those in meditation and chanting of specific mantras. Again, is just speaking loudly. I don't know where we have to find this instrument. This could be a wonderful research on meditation and chanting of mantras. That is not a superstition. And they should have some, definitely, we should come with a scientific evidence for this. Vibration in our house and surroundings depends on the vibrations created by the objects there, including the human beings. And this leads to some other discussion which I don't want to touch upon at this point because I'm aiming only at one point now. With this information, what we can conclude is increase the vibration, that is aura, and let us save ourselves from the attack of virus. Increasing aura is more important than increasing the physical immunity. Divine chantings are not superstition, but a scientific phenomena to increase the vibration. Yeah, there may be the day where we can come out with the scientific data about this. I look forward for that day where we can establish the vibration or aura, increase of aura because of the chanting of mantras, chanting of divine chantings, mantra japas and dhyanas. I'll be happy and my effort is useful when we can, if you can help some people start meditation, start chanting certain divine mantras, divine stotra, so that this will be very much helps us to cope up with the attack of corona. And before the end of his talk, I also found that the mere breathing exercise, that is not pranayama as such, just take a deep breath inside, hold it for some time, and breathe out, exhale slowly for 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a stretch, will also increase the aura, increase our sound vibration, increase our prabhavaliya. My prayers to Guru Mandala Rupini, Lalita Mahati Prasundari, to bless the world to come out from such a bad situation, challenging the human lives. Let us all pray, and definitely that every prayer is answered. There is no prayer which is not answered. Depends on how we pray. Let us all join praying her to help us at this crucial possible time. Once again, namaste to everybody. Thanks for taking your time to listen to me.